Okay, so the mature sunflowers look depressed, and the growing ones look like they still have a little hope left in them. That's how you tell the difference. Hello there, and welcome back to Vintage Story. I hope you have a wonderful day. It is still raining. It's been raining since I think March. Anyway, our flex field, I forgot what it was called for a moment, is fully ripened. So I want to harvest all of it at once. I think this is going to be fun. See just how much we get. Oh, I did move some stuff around. All of these barrels, which are going to be for composting compost, are going to be in here again. They used to be back here. I moved them out. I'm moving back in because I want to get started on making the doghouse and making this area for my dogs. I was thinking of making them like a little pool over here. I only have one right now, but I've got 5 wolf pups and I have the 1 corgi pup. So yeah, I'm going to build an actual doghouse for them using the chisel. I'm going to make it nice, I think. I'm going to be doing a bit of chisel work today because I was looking at my house. And if we go outside to the back, and yeah, I'm going to just continuously be distracted while I'm doing stuff. That bothers me. The fact that it's still just a blank wall with nothing on it. I think I'm going to do some of these, obviously without the windows, just to give it a little shape. It's not just going to be a flat wall. Oh, and filled up the charcoal pit and ran it, so we now have plenty of charcoal. We can actually afford to make a little more steel. So that's also going to be on the... I was going to say to-do list, but there's another word I was thinking, and I completely forgot the word I was thinking. It's one of those mornings, you know? Itinerary? Yes, that was the word I was looking for. Itinerary. Am I? My inventory's full. Wow. I have a chest here I can dump stuff in. And it filled right back up instantly. Okay, so we have plenty of flax fibers. I don't think it's going to be enough really for what we want. If I want to make the gamboized armor, we need a lot of flax. Specifically the tailored gamboized, because that's even more expensive than the regular gamboized. Yes, I think it is. It sticks. Oh, wait, twine? Ah, right. I turned this all into twine before I put it in there, since I don't really need the flax fibers for much. And now we have just an absolute ton of flax seeds too, so aside from feeding my animals with them, we can make flax oil. I'm probably going to be doing that. I made some sunflower oil since, well, we harvested all the sunflowers, and I still had a bunch from my last harvest, and I didn't want those just to go to waste, so turned into sunflower oil before they rotted, even though they still had 2 years. I didn't need 8 stacks of sunflower seeds. I'm going to do this, and then we'll probably go replant that field. There we go. We've got our first harvest of flax in. We've got all the flax seeds we will ever need. Ever. And, yeah, I don't know what to do with all this. I've got an entire vessel, just about full. I think it's 1 or 2 stacks short of being full. Okay, it's mostly full. Full of flax seeds from... Oh, those are... Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap out these seeds for the ones we just harvested. Because the ones we just harvested will have almost a year? Okay, half a year. But once it gets cold again, these will last much longer. And we're just going to swap these out. And then we'll crush all the ones that we just took out and turn those into oil. Yeah, that works. Okay. And I'm probably going to need a barrel just to hold all the flax oil. But yeah, so I want to make a bit of a pond here, but it's going to be small. I'm going to use the chisel to give it a border. I'm going to put water inside it since you can waterlog chiseled blocks. And then I'm going to build a doghouse, and that's where we're going to have our pups. So they have a nice little area, and that's actually, again, I keep getting distracted. It's actually why I replaced this here. We're going to put the doghouses here so that, you know, they have grass to stand on in addition to the pavement. And if you're worried about the fact that I'm replanting on depleted soil, even at 47%, it's a 98% growth speed, which is better than even medium soil by a long shot. So yeah, plus it's flax. I don't need it in any particular time frame. I just need it to grow. So it doesn't matter that it's less ideal. It's gonna grow regardless, and we're gonna have more than we need. They say lightning never strikes the same spot twice, but I just watched 2 bolts back to back strike my roof. Yeah. Remind me next time to not settle in an area where the rainfall is very common. I like having sunny days even once in a while. Oh, and our other sapling did not make it, but we now have 2 pear trees that are ripening and 1 apple tree. I feel like I'm in a Tennyson poem right now. Lightning to the left of me, lightning to the right of me, lightning in front of me, stormed at by rain and sleet. I wonder who got that reference. I'm gonna need to do something about this. This is just too bland. I think I want to do this work on the corners. I hadn't done it yet, but I think that would make it look at least nicer going all the way to the top on both sides. And then this needs something. I was thinking a window from the inside. I got plenty of ports. I can make all the glass I need. Maybe like a, I was gonna say vaulted window. Pull this out. And ooh, you know what we could do? I take my chisel, and I chisel these down into an arch, fill it in with glass, and then come down the rest of this with chiseled glass. So we get almost like a nice big arched window. And then I can put more glass in to make it look like frames or whatnot. That will at least break up the flatness a bit. But do I want a center one, or do I want 2? Asking the difficult questions here. And now all I gotta do is knock out a few of these blocks here, and we'll have a nice little smiley face. Actually, these could almost make do for the smiley face. I think this would look better with a vaulted window, some frames, and some glass. Okay, I think that's gonna be the plan for now. But yeah, I think that will look better. It'll give it some more light on the inside. And just break up the monotony a little bit. I know it's spring in game, but the best thing about it being fall in real life is apple cider. I love apple cider donuts, and where I live, we happen to have 3 very good orchards within not even 5 miles of my house. So yeah, I get spoiled with good, fresh apple cider and apple cider donuts every year. I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, certain sound effects, if they happen continuously, start to trigger a migraine. And so I've actually turned off the weather effects, or at least sounds, in game because I'm editing while recording. So I'll record a little bit, step away, edit, and oh, he changed his inventory. Dang it. What was I saying? I'll minimize the game and edit, but the rain sound continues even when the game is minimized in the background. And so I'm working on my, I'm working on the video here, and all I'm hearing is rain continuously. And it was starting to give me a migraine. And if I get a migraine while trying to edit this video is not getting done. So, no more sound. Well, at least no more rain sounds. But the reason I went over to the luxury trader there, first off, he actually gave me a quest. I need to find him. I forget what he wanted. Oh, well, I'll have to go back and look for him. He wanted me to find something for him, so I'm going to have to go back, ask what he wanted again. But I had an idea. See, I can buy colored glass from the luxury trader, and instead of just putting in a glass window, which would look nice, a vaulted glass window with some frames and whatnot, what if instead we made those double vaulted windows on our armory stained glass? Like, make a glass mosaic and put it on it. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do, like what sort of design or colors I want to use, but I can at least start stockpiling different colored glass so we can chisel down, put it in, and make a nice stained glass mosaic. Gonna need more than just 4. I'm probably gonna need each window is 6. If I include those, it's gonna be 8. So we're gonna really probably want 16 of each color so that each block can have the most options for colors worked into it. But yep, I'm going to start gathering up all the different glass. Now it's probably going to take a few episodes to get a full assortment. So I'm going to have to go back to the trader whenever his inventory resets. I mean, I do have access to Ovaline. I can make more green myself. That's fine. I can make white glass myself. What other glass could I make? I can make the green. I cannot make blue. I need to buy blue. If I can find more of amethyst, I've only got a little bit, I can make violet glass. Red I need to buy. Yellow I need to buy. Brown I need to buy. Vintage I need to buy. Smoky quartz. I haven't seen any of that. Got to keep an eye out for it. Pink, I need rose quartz. I don't know if I've seen any of that yet either. But yeah. So almost all the different glasses we're going to have to buy from a trader. And so we're going to do that. I was also thinking if I can get my hands on a chandelier, put the chandelier in the armory since it's very bright. It really lights up the place. And although right now I did put a copper lantern in here, and that does a pretty good job of lighting up the entire room too. So yeah, that's the current plan. Plan's ever changing because I've said that's the current plan about 3 times today, and the plan keeps changing. So next I gotta work in here. I did make a little pool area. Need to grab a water bucket. I moved that bucket. Let's use this one. Grab a little bit of water. And then we can waterlog these. There we go. Now our dogs will have a little pool, and it's not actually a whole block deep. So we shouldn't have to worry about them drowning in it. And now I need to build a nice doghouse. Let's see, what was he looking for again? A large intact globe. Okay, so I gotta keep an eye out for one of those while I'm exploring. And I want to buy 16. I think that's gonna be enough. Okay, and as you can see, we've got a storm approaching, so... And it's apocalyptic rift activity, so this is just gonna be fun. We have apocalyptic rift activity with a heavy storm approaching. I'm going to be hiding in my little hidey hole for the next little while. But yeah, I just want to run back, grab the extra glass. Since he's got the green glass, I might as well buy it now, so I don't have to worry about not having it later, and then just keep an eye out for whenever he has a different stock of glass. There's a lot that we have to get. He's not a furniture trader though, is he? No, he's a luxury trader. So I need to keep an eye out for a furniture trader. I was trying to color code them and I did a very bad job. So I'm going to redo that in the future. It's just color code all the different traders. So, you know, a luxury trader is all going to be like pink, and a survival's going to be red. And so, look at this. The rift is opening on the road as I'm running by. So I can tell at a glance who's who. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to be hiding in my little hidey hole. Oh, I used quartz glass and not regular glass? Quartz glass looks a little brighter at night, even though they give off the same amount of actual brightness levels. They're both 18, but the quartz glass actually looks better than the clear glass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. I think I could just click quartz glass on, but I'm gonna need to make more quartz glass. There we go. Now we got all the glass we're gonna need for the stained glass / mosaic, whatever we're gonna do. And now I get to go hide in a hole for an hour or so. Yeah, okay, that's weird. If I click quartz glass onto a lantern made with glass, I get the glass back, but it doesn't consume the quartz glass. That's definitely not right. Huh. Okay, so I have 3 glass in my inventory, 4 quartz glass. I click the copper lantern, which was made just like this. 2 glass panes, a copper plate, and a candle. I now have 4 glass blocks and 4 quartz glass. Well, okay then. I don't know what to say. I just duped glass, apparently. Alright, I got these signs a while back, but I never used them. But if we take a piece of charcoal, we shift-click, we can edit the signs. I figure what we can do with these is make a to-do board, because otherwise I'm going to keep forgetting what I want to do. Yeah, it's only 59 episodes in. So we want to finish the armors. Alright. Finish armor sets. So we want to finish the armor sets. I want to make the blue tailored gamboiced armor. Now I'm just going to put gam. I know it's going to be gamboiced and it's not enough space, which means we need 32 corn flour. The corn flour to make the blue dye. Alright. It didn't save. Oh, I have to click the save button down there. Okay. Okay. Did I put it somewhere? There we go. Corn flour. We can use it to make blue dye. Either 1 lapis for every 4 water to make 4 liters of blue dye, or 4 corn flour per 4 liters. And it takes 2 liters to make 1 bit of cloth. And for the gamboys, we need 4 plus 10, that's 14, plus another 2, so we need 16, so 32 corn flour. Okay, so we want to collect colored glass for our stained glass window. Next, go make a doghouse. That's gonna go in there. It's going to be I want it to be decently big. I'm thinking 4x2, 4x3. Big enough that we can actually make some pet beds or mats, cushions, so that our pets have something to actually sleep on in there. Finish detail on windmill. All right. Finish detail on house, because we haven't been, and oh, that used up the last of the charcoal I was using, so it does have a limited amount of uses. I didn't know that. We need to find more iron so we can make more steel, and I think that's all I can think of right now. So let's take this, toss it right there. To-do list. Space, space, parentheses, don't forget. Right, okay. So there we go, that's a start. Maybe I won't keep getting lost and not remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not gonna bet money on it, but it's an attempt. What else? I know there's another task. Right, I wanted to do a bench by the pond over here. Make it look nice. Maybe put some flowers. So make a garden next to pond. Okay, I think that's a good place to start. Oh, and I've been getting to work making the bismuth. So we got 42 there. We got 4 lamellae here. And I'm slowly making more. I'm out here looking for cornflower. And that bear... Can we see him? He's over there. He came over and gave me a smack. There he is. The real surprise is that he only did 3 HP of damage to me. Rude, though. I'm looking for cornflower so I can make my armor. But I think I cleared this area out of cornflower already. Should probably see about adding the Wildcraft mod. Is it Wildcraft? It allows you to plant, well, almost everything. And grow, so you could grow flowers, you can grow seaweed. Magic floating tree with seeds in it. Makes sense. It's floating because there was, landslide. But yeah, if we had, again, I think it's Wildcraft. Or wild something, I know that much. You'll be able to grow wild crops. I think you can grow flowers also. And if I don't want to have to scour the world just looking for cornflower in order to make dye, that might be an option in the future. But we do have quite a few mods already. I don't need to be adding all the mods. This isn't Vintage Story all the mods, you know? Alright, well, I'm gonna keep looking for cornflower, but I think we're done for today. But, hey, awesome news. We hit 5,000 subs on the channel. So, like, that's a major milestone. I'm working on a 5,000 sub special video. It'll be up before the end of the week. Hopefully sooner. And, well, thank you all. And until next time, thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Later.